Alright guys, today we're gonna tune this baby. It's a 2019 Dodge Charger. So we're gonna add a tune this vehicle. This one does the parts with it come with it. This one does it too. Does it monitor to tune it. So that's another one more fancy. So we got this one because we don't wanna leave it in there. This one does a PCM. This one does the one that go to the PCM from the module that go out on the other side and then passenger side. This one does the box right here, brand new. This one does a computer. This one does a computer right here. There's a PCM module or computer, whatever they call it. So I haven't done this one before. I never have done this one before, so that's the first time. So we're gonna do it together again. So we're gonna tune this baby. All right. So this one, that's a new PCM because I have the original. That's the way you can do this. You can remove the original, send it to them so that way they can program it. Or you can buy another one, the whole thing. For me, it's worth it. I buy a new one because I don't want to do nothing to the original. In case I have to change the original or have a problem something, so I have a plan B. I have the original and then I can put it on. I was thinking in the long run. Okay, this one does the instructions pretty much how to do it, but that's pretty simple. I got the idea from a YouTuber. I'm gonna give you guys the name in a little bit. Really good guy and really smart. Him and his wife that was doing the whole enchiladas and they did a pretty good job. So that's what I came with the idea to tune this vehicle. Alright, so let's start her. Now we're gonna go to the passenger side. And as we go to the passenger side, we're gonna have to remove the panel that got on top, right by the glove compartment. We have to remove this one right here. There's only like 3 clips that you're gonna have to remove it. And also you have to remove the light as well. So what I'm gonna do right now, so I'm gonna use one of the features that's, I don't know what they call it, but that's the ones the mechanic use it. The mechanic use these type of tools to pick parts when they drop it. So kind of like bolt, nuts or something like that. So I'm gonna encroach this one from the passenger side, torches through the driver's side, across the driver's side, and it's gonna go behind the dashboard. So as you see right now, I'm already crossed it to the other side. My friend is gonna grab the tail from there, and is gonna I'm gonna push it to the other side to open the clips or to open the hooks. They have it in the inside. My friend is gonna put the cables and cross the cables between the legs or the hooks. It comes out from their fishing tool, and I'm gonna pull it like little by little slowly until like I can reach it to across to the other side, to the passenger side. My friend is gonna pull the cables. I will be waiting for her as soon as it's done. So I will let it go to the other side, grab the cables, pull it like a little bit till like I reach the cable across to my size, such as is the passenger side. Now we have the green right here. We have the green and the red. As the lady and the gentleman said, the green is no go. She said and he said the red is gone. So I'm gonna have to connect the red and the last port we have available. So just that's gonna be right here. It's gonna be, hold on. It's gonna be right there. And that one. Okay. We're gonna have to connect it right there. Okay, as you see, you already have it connected. So now we're ready to go. We're gonna go over there, we'll plug that cable and that OBD2 and I start setting it up. Start tuning this baby. Okay, what I did right now, there was this right here. So I remove the two clips, I remove this one, I remove this one as well, and I remove this little panel that goes right here. The reason I did that, so that way I can be able to pass the cable. This one does a cable. This one does a cable right here. They're coming from the other side. They go to the DVD. They go like right here. This one does a cable that comes on the other side. So I had to plug this one and the OBD2 right here. So what I did, so that I'm gonna run this one under the covers, so that way nobody can see it. Nobody can see the cable until the cable comes up over here and the OBD2. Right here. Yeah. So that's what. Okay. So now that's the final touch over here. So as you guys see it, everything does that. I already plug it in this one right here. This one that's easy. They go only one way. There's no any reason for you to miss. So, and you don't see no clips. I mean, you don't see no cables hanging there. So the only ones you have to remove, that's a clip that goes like right here. Let me show you good. That's one right here. That's another one right there. And there was another one right here on the other side. This panel coming in, you don't have to remove the light and anything. So you're gonna be okay. So they look more cleaner. As we plug it and everything, we have everything plugged in. So we have the scanner right here. So after anything, before anything, we have to plug this thing to the OBD2 and retrieve all the information from the old computer. So make sure before you remove the PCM, you're gonna have to retrieve all the information for the PCM, and after that, we will be able to change the PCM. This one does the first message. It just says the sign to increase. Vehicle like woo. We agree. You make sure to agree with that. Okay, so I opened the switch. Make sure you don't start the car, and then tune it. Station button, do not start the engine.
Continue.
Alright, so they give it this, pretty much that's so simple. They give it instructions over here what you need to do. Push continue. And the only thing you have to do is wait. Please do not start the car, continue. Now click here. factory data retrieve. And continue. And we wait for it. Finally, we complete the first process of the tune. So pretty much everything there was straightforward. So there was no complication. There was nothing in it. So we got this. I was kind of nervous in a minute and confident at the same time. But like we got this, no problem. So the only thing you have to do is kind of follow the instruction. Push the button, the start button on and off, and keep pushing continue. Now we're gonna disconnect the battery because we're gonna have to remove the PCM. So to remove the battery, you're gonna have to remove the bolt 10 millimeters that we have right here. I already lose it, so we're gonna wiggle it and remove it and push it aside. Put it a little far away so that way it don't touch with the battery again, and you don't mess up any of your electronics. As we remove it, now we're gonna go to the front of the car. We're gonna locate the PCM, such as is located on your left hand side of the vehicle, pointing the front end. We're gonna remove the air filter cover, put it aside, and also we're gonna have to remove a couple of clips we have in the front. I think, if I'm not wrong, that's gonna be 5. You don't have to remove the whole plastic cover. Just move it up to the side and you're ready to go. Alright, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna remove those clips right here. I have 3 right now. There should be another one right here. But this one is broke. We're gonna have to replace it. So I'm gonna remove this one too. Don't put it right here because we have to lift this. Just have to really be careful with it. As you guys see, there's a PCM right here. So we're gonna have to remove this one right here. We have to remove these bolts right here. And we're gonna have to remove this one and put everything together. So now we're gonna get a socket. See what we've got. That's gonna be half an inch. You can use whatever you want. You can use a wrench. I'm gonna use my impact too. Do faster. To remove the PCM, you're gonna have to pull it right here. And you cannot go wrong, because like the gentleman said, the two of them that's different. The only thing you have to do, you have right here, you push it down, and then you remove it, and it comes out himself. Okay, little tricky, but like we got it. You see the two of them, that's different. Even here, that's different. This one goes in the top, this one goes in the bottom. Yeah, that's the same color. So we're gonna have to remove this bolt, this one, and put a plate. This plate has to be in the new PCM, the one is coming to. So I'm gonna go get the one that have tuna, and we're gonna change it together. Okay, so I got a new one. This one does the one, the Diablo. And we have the other one right here. So that's this one. So we're gonna compare, make sure that the same. They're the same. So now we remove it. This one is out. We don't need it no more. For now, that's good. To save it, we put the other one. Don't pat it out too much. Now we're gonna remove this one too as well, and we're gonna put it in this one right here. Pretty much as you remove parts from this one, you add it to this one. All right. So now this one, that's ready to put it back in. So we're gonna put it back into the car. This one, remember, that's our friend Diablo. The best way to go, because you don't have enough room, that's to out of the first one right here. As soon as they catch it, good to go down. You guys see they have a little gap right here. So that way the handle, so that way you guys can pass the handle. Try to pass the handle like from here, so that way you guys can be able to remove it. And when you guys gonna put it back in, do the same thing. Then do the one at the top. You guys push it, I want to let you guys hear the click. Now we're gonna do this one. That's gonna be a tricky part to put it on. Try to And then you guys have to push it and until you guys hear the click. Alright, kind of like a little trick, but like easy weasy. Don't forget your bolt. You're gonna have to put it again. With your impact. Make sure it's tight. I'm gonna use these pliers. You guys don't have to. I'm gonna use it because this one has to go. I think I picked the wrong pliers.
There's something to pull it.
That's it. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this plastic back in. This one right here.
Do you need new ones or you're good?
We're gonna use this one, the original. We're gonna start putting the clips back in. Right here. And don't forget this one. You guys have to put this one back in. This one, that's for the air filter. So the gentleman and the lady, they removed the filter for this one. So for me, there was no reason for me to remove it. So the only thing I removed, there was a screen that go right here. And I remove it so that way I cannot break it. And then we're done right here. Okay guys, so now we're gonna have to put the battery back in. Remember, that's a 10 millimeters. Make sure it's tight, and then we're good. And then we're gonna go doing it. Now here we go. Let's see what's going on. I think we did everything by the book, so now I'll move forward. We're gonna have to push OK, agree, and then tune. Then asking for open the switch. Make sure you guys don't turn the car on anytime. So when they said open the ignition switch, open the ignition switch. Put the button and open the ignition switch, and leave it like that. Don't turn the car on. Then you're gonna have to come back to that programmer and push continue as you go. Now we're gonna push continue, and we're gonna let it do the things. If you see all the lights start flashing or something like that, don't worry about it. It's part of the tune. And this one does want to be the sample one. We're gonna go with the first one. We're gonna push in and we're gonna continue because we have customized the tires and anything like that. And then in the gas, we have two options, 93 and 91. So pretty much we're gonna go to 91. That's the only one we have in California. So we're gonna continue with 91 gas, and that's the way we're gonna go. So we're gonna keep shutting down the engine, open the switch and closing the switch, and keep pushing continue and the programmer. Later on we're gonna have to do another video how to gonna program the rest of the car as we modify it, since like right now we have done the rear tires, rims, and all the stuff. So we're gonna keep continue. We'll push OK. You're gonna start reading and reading. So you're gonna have to open the switch again, and you're gonna have to close the switch again. So make sure you read what the system is telling you to do. It was kind of scary in the beginning, but I was approaching, so that was pretty good because there was everything that was moving forward. And I already saw a video of how to do it with this gentleman. I'm gonna post the link in the description so that way you guys can see his video as well. And maybe between his video and my video, you guys can be able to do better. Okay. Continue. Let it do the thing. Start searching, and pretty much I will like it's telling you that you're already done with it. That's pretty much. So that's the ignition for the Diablo. Let it do the thing, telling you what to do. Remember, that's the first time I've done this thing. I never did a tune before, never in my life. That's the first one I haven't touched. So I think for being a first time, that's not that bad. Hopefully this video will help you guys to motivate you guys to do your own things, even if you haven't done before. Now we're gonna have to open the switch. Then we have to push continue, and pretty much that's how it goes. Push the switch, shut down the switch, continue. Yeah, follow through. Usually that's pretty simple. Those guys who did this programming, they did really good job. That's a well done. Easy go. You can do it even if you haven't done as me. It takes like a little bit of time. So pretty much you're gonna have to be patient because you're gonna have to wait until like pretty much I believe they compare the two softwares, the one they have the computer and the one that coming with a PCM. So they're comparing the two PCM, and that's how to start programming all that performance in the vehicle. We keep going, holding it, push it OK, continue, move forward, just be patient. And popped out a message, it's reading the information. Let it do the thing, don't touch anything. If they don't ask you to touch something, don't do it. Let it run their things. As you can see, that light is moving, so let it do that thing. Don't bother this thing. Continue. You're gonna have to continue until they finish it, and they tell you're successful, that you can remove the PC, the connection from your modem to your PCM. I mean, from your programming from your OBD2, my bad. Keep continue. As I said, they take like a little bit of time. So pretty much everything that's easy to do it. The only thing it takes some time because they have to read programs and all the stuff like that. That's where they take most of the time, most of your time. So, but to remove the PCM, as you see, really that's not that difficult. So you can be able to handle it easily. We're almost done. I think we have like 2 more continues and then like we're good. Continue. Now you're gonna have to turn down the switch. Have to go back again. Have to push continue. Have to wait. It's reading it again. It's coming. It's moving. Don't get desperate, my friends. Patience is everything. That's it. I think we're already done. They telling us to remove that cable from the OBD2 and finish it, and then we're good. That's the last reading it's gonna do it. Hopefully this video is helpful for somebody that wanna tune their vehicle. And don't forget, thumbs up or watch all my other videos so that way you can support my channel. Actually, I don't do it for money, I do it for fun. So thank you guys, appreciate it.